Welcome to Alpaz, the first Ascension. Session 0, Setup. Now let's begin, A Tale of Chaos.
Okay, so to start things off with the Session 0, one thing that I'm requiring is that y'all to have another PC that you kind of like know already and have had some past with, at least within the year. I know when I say some past, it always sounds like there's like a connotation to it. Like, I don't know, you accidentally baited that person before and you were like, maybe not. And then you just met up now. But you
oh, wait, we have to still be in contact with them?
Is it like during this 1 year that's passed? Is it?
Yes.
We've
And
been in contact.
A child and you left them at an orphanage. There we go.
I'm confused.
That's fine, sure. But the idea is that once you start the campaign, which, by the way, if we finish this early, we could start an actual session. But the idea is that once we start that session 1, you guys would be together, whichever other PC you were hoping to have had something with. And so, before we pick, I guess it's time to introduce whose character is which. And so, you already have the document open with like all of y'all's character introductions. So I guess all you need to do is say your name, your character, your race, your class, and just say whatever you want.
Do you want us to just read this? Yeah. Or do we just...
No, let's not read this.
I think that would be pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Wait, you want
your amazingly prepared character voices, which I'm excited
for.
Oh no.
We were supposed to have character voices?
Perhaps,
no.
yes.
Georgia, make it up on the spot. Improvise.
Yes.
Welcome to my
This one,
world.
Chris.
I can do that. But not now.
Okay.
Are we going from the top of the list in the document?
Sure. Zygon's up.
Oh, Boise.
Hold up, please. Well, hello there. My name is Zygon. I am a human, around 6 foot tall. I am a time cleric. I also am a alcoholic. I love booze. Booze loves me. For the past year, I spent most of my time protecting a small village, and in return, as a reward, I would get this flask, which lets me turn any object into booze. Haven't too scared. I'm very scared to use it. Don't know what any of the alcohol would taste like. But yes. Yes. I'm quiet most of the times, loud when I'm very, very drunk. And let's just say, let's not dwell on the past and focus on the future. That is Zygon.
And that is Zygon. Actually, what I'm going to do is, if any of y'all's characters would think that they would have met Zygon in the past, y'all can introduce yourself first, I guess.
Zachary, I was so serious when I said that Meepo was having no player attachments. Like, none. Independent man.
Oh, yeah.
Unknowable.
I don't drink. I'm a respect.
Well, it looks like Meepo is introducing himself.
Yeah.
And Yusef be my chaperone.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Mentally preparing yourself for this, yes.
I really have to. I really have to.
You just have to go for it.
Oh, this is recording.
That's
Wait
really
a
all
second.
voice acting is.
Yeah, I've been recording this whole time.
I see.
I've completely forgotten his character voice, so we're going to make up a new one on the fly.
This is why whenever I make a character voice now, I am recording it.
Or just don't
that's
have
so smart.
voices. Or
just don't have a character voice.
Yeah.
No.
Just don't have a character.
I am playing me.
Yeah, at this point, I might as well not have a character. What am I? What's the scene? Set the scene, DM.
You're introducing yourself. You haven't
I'm
met.
just introducing
You're on a
myself. Who am I
pirate ship?
introducing myself to?
You've been on the ship for 3 months.
You're a
You've only
slave.
drank salt
Yeah,
water for
move
the
on.
past
Yeah,
2
you
days.
still have lots of
Okay.
people to interview.
George is our new DM.
What do you need?
George is our new DM, Zach. Zach's out of here.
Zach, do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah, that you made less than an hour ago.
Do you want me to?
No.
No? Okay, looks like someone else is interested.
Can
Am
I?
I going? Should I go?
Can I? If you don't want to go, can I choose to go next?
If you'd like to.
Okay.
Or how about this?
Oh,
Like this. If you would have picked someone from that list that you think is most interesting to you as a character, who would it be?
Good question. I would like to hear from Andy, whoever Andy is.
Hello, my name is Andy. You might know me as, okay, let me read off my pre-prepared list of titles. The Conqueror of the 16 Hills, the Son of the Silent Heavens, the Incomparable Owl, the Prince of Splendor. But if you need my legal name, it is just Andy. I'm Andrew Soren. Yeah, I mean, am I supposed to be reading off of this pre-prepared introduction I have? We're just giving you the basics? I mean, up to you. Okay. Yes, yeah. Oh, race. That's important. I'm a half elf, as you can see. I do have this gentle sheen on my skin, but that's just body glitter. You know, you need some body glitter in your life. But yeah, I have spells. Yeah.
He has spells. Thank you.
What class are you? I have spells.
I have every single spell. No, that was just a little jest. I don't have many spells. I'm working on getting more. I obviously have many adventuring titles on my belt, so I want to add more to that, which is why I think I would be a good addition to this party. But yes, I am also quite, God, this pains me to admit, but I'm quite adept at toughing it out in the wild. But yeah, cool. Thank you.
That's literally thought you'd like pause for a second because you remembered something horrible. Like, wow.
Dang.
Yeah, that's it.
Andy, if you would pick someone else,
Okay. I would like to hear from Yusuf.
No.
As he's putting on a robe. Let's go tax dad.
Tax dad. Okay. Well, hello. I guess I'm Yusuf Gravemore. And I guess, sorry if I look a bit intimidating. It's a bit of like the drow thing with the red eyes, I guess, and the fang, or perhaps. I guess you need to know what I do, maybe? I hope. Well, I guess I'm a jeweler of some sorts. Oh, I'm a wizard, actually. But I jewel. Well, no, I don't jewel. I do jewelry stuff. But like the tinkering and stuff. I have an upstanding member of society. Sorry. But yes. I guess this is Lois, my hawk, and this is Billy, my pet rock. What else can I tell you about me? I want to open a store someday, hopefully. So I'm just doing whatever I can. Put me with anyone, and it'll be all right. Hopefully, or yeah. But just please don't keep me in the darker caves or like things like that. Please, no. I'm good. Yes. I don't remember anything that I put down in here, and I can't read. So, yes. Yusuf, tax dad, upstanding member of society, please support. Yes.
You running?
Oh, I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. Yes.
Were we supposed to say
And
our
I'm
ages?
6'2". Do you want to say your age?
I'm 19. I'm also a sorcerer. I did not say it. I have spells.
Oh, I have spells too. I can do things. And I'm just going to conjure like a little stuffed penguin. I'm just going to hand it to you. It glows. Enjoy.
I saw
Holy
that art. That art
I mean-
is so cool.
Yes.
Everyone in this party is too nice. Should I change I'll change my character.
Evil character. No, not everyone in this party is actually too nice.
Okay, great.
What do you mean?
Yusuf would like to put someone else. Also, our chat is literally just our Twitch stream chat.
There
we're not
seems to
on
be
Twitch
a
right
new friend here that I think I might want to hear about. You know, like Allie. You want to go?
We don't know her. She doesn't exist.
But now she does. Let's go, Allie.
You don't know her.
You're being called the first surprise edition, and this is like the edition of your life. You have to do this right now.
I don't act, Zach.
You live.
That is a
Don't live,
total
Allie.
lie.
This is. I don't even know who she is. Everything is a blank. Okay. Let's just randomly do this. Okay. Where's my. Who is she?
There's got a new.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm an elf, a moon elf. I play like 16 different instruments, though I was only allowed to bring 3 to this interview. I'm so sorry about that. Would you like to hear me play? I've spent the past year playing at parties, weddings, the street. We're kind of poor, but it's fine. It's very fine. It's 100% okay. Everything is fine. Do you want to hear me play? You'll have to pay first. No?
Not up front.
No one wants to hear me play? Does no one want to hear me play?
Do you play at taverns?
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
accept flower crowns as payment?
What the fuck are flower crowns? No, I want money.
Oh, I see. Theoretically, it's like very similar. If you think about it, the actual like components of a flower crown, you can actually make
Whatever.
money out of.
Like
Anyway.
like
the society that we have.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, cool. I play music. That's it.
Thank you.
That's literally all I have for Ali. What the fuck was that? Guys, I don't know.
That was amazing.
What was that show before, like Austin and Allie? Like that's immediately what I thought of.
What? No, dude, okay, Ali in Austin and Ali was so freaking annoying. Like, she's so nice. She like had no reaction to anything. That's it. Sorry, I don't like the show that much. Okay, go on.
I didn't. I just.
I
let's
want to
do
hear from
questions.
Meepo.
Okay,
Okay. Oh, just kidding. Wait,
we're back
I
to
was-
it.
there are only 2 choices. Like,
There
I was
are
gonna
only
hear
2
from
choices.
the
And Meepo
guy
is
that
one
went
of them,
above
so
and
that's
beyond
fine.
for lunch, but that's not Meepo.
That's
Either
true.
one.
Rock,
Y'all can like rock, paper,
go.
scissors.
Go, Meepo.
Yes, Nathan.
Yeah. same.
Okay. Meepo does not like telling others about himself. Meepo is a cleric. Meepo may be a holy man, but there are many things that Meepo must accomplish. And sometimes these things are not that holy.
Concerning.
Meepo would like a LaCroix, a pamplemousse LaCroix, if he is to spill his secrets. Sad. There's no 812 in sight. God, what can I tell you guys about Meepo? What can I tell you guys about Meepo that's not an absolute fucking
What
train
do
wreck?
we see?
The Griffin Grace.
What do we see in front of us?
Our
What?
eyes.
You cannot see. Meepo is. Oh God, I forgot how tall he was. Hold on.
Because it could be a hulking
This is so
giant with this
terrible.
voice, or
This is
tiny
cursed.
like.
No.
No. Okay.
He is a
No.
kobold.
Little small boy.
No.
Okay, I did remember correctly. I was thinking to myself, wow, that's got to be too short, but it's true. Meepo is 2'6".
Oh my god.
You say
Conjure a figure of you.
so cute. What a
Meepo is a yellow kobold. Eh? You do not like kobolds? Kobolds are a powerful race. Never mind the height. Meepo will smite you.
We could punt Meepo.
Geometry just like pats you in the head. It's like, okay, next. Joker, you're up.
Oh, hello. This is Joker, but also not Joker because he got amnesia, so he's no longer Joker. But
Oh,
is that a special appearance by George's family?
Is that Carmel?
Carmel. Wait, Carmel. Sloth.
They're in the
Sheeb.
States. These are.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
Nathan!
Okay,
Hi,
can you leave? We're trying
Nathan!
to listen to another
Hello.
character make an introduction.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. Well, I made this intro super early in the creative process, so actually most of this is obsolete at this point. Not the Astamar part. He is still an Astamar who is 6'2". So the annoying part about this is that Joker is basically your standard shonen anime protagonist, and I catered all of his abilities around that. Literally every single one of his paladin abilities around that. So he can fear people with a large speech. He can add ridiculous amounts of modifiers to his charisma for a short amount of time. And also he can restore everyone to half health at once everyone is below half. So yeah, basic shonen anime protagonist, and he has a cactus with 2 eyes. That's his biggest character trait, actually. I'm not sure why, but it is.
A cactus with 2 eyes?
Yeah.
So wait, how many pets do we have then? Because we have Lois,
Oh,
we
God.
have Billy, we have Cactus, who is, what's the cactus's name? We have a Meepo, and then
Imagining Meepo is one of those cats from Neopets. You know Neopets?
Yeah.
That's
I
Georgia.
can't tell you
The one
very
with the
far off.
long ears.
Like, I really can't.
Georgia. Same thing. I was like,
we have a
it's
Neo.
probably one of those Neopets.
His
Georgia's-
only appearance description was exceptionally ugly.
Wait,
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, but is it like
That's the
pug
look I
ugly?
forgot
where it's
about that.
ugly enough that it's cute.
No,
No,
exceptionally
just
ugly.
exceptionally ugly.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We were supposed to describe what we look like. Is that you? Wow. Stupid.
No, it's fine. Okay, so that's all the characters that our roster, and you would probably pick one other person that you would have known.
I'm a law-abiding.
wait. How do we
citizen.
put
I like
appearances?
What do you mean? How do you put appearances where?
In the character sheet.
Like how they look. So
Meepo
Nathan
is
can
an
draw us.
independent man.
Wow. Someone
My
needs
character
to
would
feed
definitely-
Meepo, please.
My character would definitely know a law-abiding citizen. I think that is someone
Yeah.
that he would know.
Zagan would.
I feel like I'd know. Oh, okay. Go, Hakeem.
Zagan would
I'm
know someone who was playing at the bar. Because that's where he is all the time.
At the bar?
Hey, would I be playing in a bar? Yeah. Money. Yeah. Why is it always money? I
Outside
should
the
change
bar?
my character. Wait,
it is always money.
that's
You could
literally
always just go
me
for like the
in real life.
Elliot, you're
favor
stuck with me.
of people.
Is it fantasy?
Do we only have to pick one person? Because I feel like I would.
Fantasy 812.
Actually, both of you are fine together. Yeah. When I heard both of your characters, I was like, they probably like stick. Okay.
That's true.
I don't know if I should put you to like breakout because that sounds very weird. Like I was wondering.
I feel like I know Joker. I don't know
I feel like I don't know very much. I would be fine with that though. But yeah.
You're about to.
Yeah,
But I also
Honestly,
don't know
Yusuf
Ali
would
very
work
well
with
either.
anyone who he'd need to work with. So, like,
So we have
I
Miko
wouldn't know anyone.
and Andy. Well, since you play on the streets and the bars, Georgia, or sorry, Ali,
Put everyone else in a breakout room except for Meepo and Andy. We all know each other. We just don't know Meepo and Andy.
just don't want them here.
Basically, like all I need to know is like, why are you at Fake of Metropolis? Which is, let me describe to you really
what?
quick. Why are you at Fake of Metropolis? You and whoever this other person is. The Metropolis is located on Shares Island and is home to many merchants, celebrities, and inventors. Celebrities much like Ali herself, I guess. Most notably, though, is Fastrada Leafwalker and the rest of the Leafwalker Industries, famous investor in new innovations that operate in the island. The place itself is a sustainability dream come true. What's here? Basically, the largest of everything, the largest 812, the largest Golden Goblin Tavern, the largest Space Arena Arcade, the largest Fantasy Sephora, Coliseum, Shooting Star Cafe, bar, restaurant, theater, or whatever you need, it's there. The library as well, I guess. I forgot to put that there. And every night, there is an event. There's, I guess, like a poetry slam / open night at the Golden Goblin Tavern. Oh, no, sorry, the Shooting Star Theater. There's Fastrada Leafwalker is currently giving out talks about her business career and how she rose to the top, which by the way is all nonsense. And there's a band in town called the Mutant Queens, also a magician. And those are like the 4 out of probably 7 events that are currently happening in town.
Wow, Zach, you got your work cut out for you. You're going to have to come up with so many events each night.
That's a lot.
No, that's like one event per night. Don't worry.
You have to figure out why we're here.
Yeah, and I just need to know, like, why are you here with this other person?
Ali is a celebrity.
Joker, why are we here?
I've come to explore labor exploitation in this city.
I work.
Should I just make Ali
I make
rich?
things. I could be investigating that too a bit, just to make sure things are okay.
Yeah, Zach, are there labor exploitations happening?
Are there
How's the
children
working
being
class?
What's the legal age? What's the age of consent?
Oh yeah, what's the age of consent?
Yeah, what's the age of consent?
What is it this time?
The age of consent is different for every race. This has been set up by the
Race United.
Race United. Thank you.
Okay, what
I
is
almost
it? What is
forgot.
it for every race?
For humans, it is 18. For elves, it is about 30. For the Dragonborn, it's about 20. For what else? What race did I forget? For half elves, for half
I'm
races,
not legal.
it's up to you, whichever race you connect with the most.
Well, he was prepared this time.
Okay.
No, it's called improv.
But
I am
half elves are
awakened.
kind of like a gray area where it's like, are you breaking the law? Well, they don't think they are, so it's fine.
For context, Elliot, last time we finished our campaign, our fiat was that we had to establish laws governing consent.
Zach had no laws around
no laws.
consent.
Okay.
Like, what is that? What is that?
What kind of world?
It was kingdoms everywhere. Nobody cared.
And we discovered this when we attempted to disguise and seduce people, and we had to decide how old we were disguising ourselves at.
Hey, Zach, elves exit their childhood stage at 100.
What? Really?
Oh my god, Zach, what are you doing here?
Zach, you've committed a crime.
I'm
I have.
30.
It's fine.
Zach, is there a dark underbelly to this industry?
There's always a dark underbelly to any industry. Don't worry.
Okay, we're here to explore that dark underbelly.
Yeah. We better be getting money.
If this ends up being like an elf child trafficking campaign where we have to stop them, I'm leaving.
And
Georgia,
Zach's like, oh shoot, I have to change it.
Oh, my plans!
Georgia, Nathan, 85.
What?
85.
Huh?
85.
85! 85 was a character in our one shot before.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was played by a girl who is a traitor and no longer here.
A 20-year-old dragonborn is a full adult.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Isn't it 20?
If age of consent is 30, Yusuf is fine.
You know, as
Uh,
long as the power dynamics are fine. I don't know.
If there's mutual consent, no means no. We're just saying that now.
Yeah, but like, if you're not at the age of
Enthusiast.
consent, then
Okay,
like,
anyway,
you don't, you won't have like.
let's.
Oh, wait, you can use a suggestion stone and then make them give consent. No.
We're getting
Let's
rid of
move
the
on.
law.
Podcast
Move on from
video.
this.
Please do not
That's
listen to
say
yourself right
magical.
now.
We're getting
Yeah,
rid
okay,
of the
so
law.
actually, me and Yusuf are actually on magical Law and Order, like Wizard Law and Order, and we're here to investigate the Special Victims Unit.
Like an actual show.
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah, there are a bunch of posters everywhere.
yeah.
So
We
what are you-
actually use magic minor illusion to make the dum dum sound, you know, that they use on the TV show.
So what are you trying to do in the town? Who are you investigating and whatnot?
I guess we're investigating the businesses, perhaps, then? We're probably under some sort of job from the town. Or, what do you do, Joker?
I spread the good word of my god.
I see. Okay, yeah. Yusuf, he does jeweler stuff, so he makes things as also assistant, but he also works as an adventurer for money and good deeds. So yes, I guess I'll be aiding you in your little adventure to help these imprisoned children of businesses.
If there are any, probably.
If there are any, the hypothetical ones.
But we will probably if we're investigating businesses, probably investigating the biggest ones. So probably investigating leafwalkers.
Okay. Yeah, your relationship history could just be some other time because you're not doing that right now.
We've just met.
Ipo and Andy, what is your current goal as workers in this society?
Meepo is not a worker. Let me make that
Not
clear.
anymore.
Meepo does
Not
not
anymore.
work.
Meepo is part of the bourgeoisie.
Ipo just does not.
Yes. He is a bird.
See, you guys say that, and it's like funny, but also, he randomly generated a thing. Meepo's all completely randomly generated. Like anything that I make up is just tying strings. But yeah, no. One of the things that was randomly generated for Meepo was oh god, I'm trying to find it on the sheet because I definitely wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah, Boone, you found some money. You have 1 D20 GP in addition to your regular starting funds. So like
Those are
yeah,
actually rich,
canonically,
so that
Meepo
works.
is part of the bourgeoisie.
Do you live here? And
No.
What are you trying
Meepo's
to
on the
do right
limb.
now?
I can't make this any clearer.
What is your
Does he
goal
buy a small
with
bow tie?
Andy?
No.
What if you came to tour the largest 812?
That's literally what he's here for. That's literally what he's here for. He was
And
like,
then
largest
Andy, and Andy was
812,
just like, oh, the largest fantasy support
largest
there as
812 in the
well.
realm, here I come. And when he meets Andy,
We literally
it's
have an
not
Andy
like,
and Allie. You.
What?
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 I said we have an Andy and Allie.
to do. Oh,
We
I guess one
already
of you
went
has to
through
change your
all
names
these.
'cause they
Yeah, one
sound
of you had
too
to change
similar.
now.
I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do that. No. Are you ever gonna mistake Andy and Allie?
Yes.
Don't think so.
At least we don't have an
don't think so.
asterisk with that.
It's Esther or something. That was terrible.
Elton.
Oh, sorry.
and Astor are not similar names.
He's dead. Let's forget. He's dead. Let's
So
forget.
Austin and Allie.
Oh,
Elliot, are you
terrible.
really
I
getting this
love
up?
it.
Dude, Ross Lynch though. Okay, anyway. Yeah.
Are you actually going with Austin now?
Oh no, I think.
Allie would call him
Oh
Austin.
god, that's such a
But his
take.
name's not
Oh,
Austin.
dude, oh my god.
The history behind this is that both Hakeem and Nathan have made 3 pairs of names that have sounded very similar.
They're exactly the same. They were both
Not on
fans.
No, they're not the same. But we don't even plan this. It's just we come to the session, we introduce the names, and we're like, bruh.
So
My
yeah.
name's
Sorry, what?
Did I make Andy's name Austin instead of Andy?
Do you
Good
want
choice.
to?
I think
You
it's
sure?
funnier. I think it's funnier if his name is Andy, but Allie
Yeah.
just insists on calling him Austin.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
No, like
that's true.
I
I'll
love
do
that.
it.
first time, and like, yeah, assigned Austin by Allie.
Allie just wants to live in her own TV worlds and is imposing this on everyone else.
Disney
You were
does
going to be her
exist in
side
this
character? You could.
Speaking of
Austin's name was
Zygon, how in
first
the
in
world
that
do you know? How in the world do you know Ellie, and why are you here with Ellie?
Well,
What's your place?
I'm a hired bodyguard for Ali. Instead of money, I take booze and a good time. And for the,
That's a pretty good deal.
Mm,
you're not paying. You're my. Shut up.
Is that good time just good time or good time with a wink good time? I don't know which one.
That is
Do
for
we
you.
take a boat over to this place? We could have all
That is-
like met each other on the boat.
That is for you to find out. But for now, I'm her bodyguard, and she's a traveling.
Can we be
performer.
Titanic?
Oh my god.
to be Titanic?
No, Georgia, we should not.
What would you mean be
I
Titanic?
want
What
to
are
be
we
the door.
talking?
Our first
Um,
session is trying to save everybody.
Yes.
We lose
As
more people on the
3
way.
characters.
Only one of you are actually
God.
living right now.
Are we supposed to be level 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Have access to like shape water or
People's
anything.
whole
and we have-
2-6 body is the iceberg.
Yeah,
I
no,
can make
Ah.
one life preserver.
Oh my God.
Everyone else is gone.
Um,
Meepo weighs 30 pounds.
no, it's because of his exceptional ugliness that like he
Wait,
blinds.
we can actually throw Meepo then.
Yeah, you can canonically punt Meepo.
So I feel like everyone just stays away from Meepo and Andy. I was about to say Austin. They stay away from Meepo because of his exceptional ugliness, but Andy because of his body glitter.
It kind of hurts your eyes, like if you're in direct sunlight. So
Yeah.
also, yeah.
That's
And a couple of
amazing.
y'all have like sent me stuff that you want as part of your character. That specifically is Hakeem, Nathan, Josh, and Elliot. So if Meepo and Ali want their own stuff as part of their character, some random low-level thing, then I could give it to you. You've heard Zygons, which is that thing that turns anything to booze.
That thing.
I'm not turning a corpse into booze. It's
you
disgusting.
could.
Into booze.
But you
Piss
could.
into
And
booze.
solid
But
makes
you
it
could.
boost?
Yes.
Like it makes a phase change?
Basically, the
Need
way
to hide a body? Turn it
Hide
into booze.
Yeah.
basically
Oh my God.
the way my
So if we
flaps
get
work.
locked up, we can just turn everything to booze.
Oh no!
Can we be booze terrorists? Okay, hear me out. You put it on the side of a building and
I am a
God.
neutral good character, Nathan. I'm not being-
neutral. Still, what if that corporation has a lot of children working for it? Okay, and that's when you want to be the terrorists.
I'm concerned as to what I'm about to unleash into the world.
My flask
I'm a
whenever
law-abiding citizen.
when the top of the flask touches an object, it kind of like liquefies it into booze and then sucks it into the flask.
I haven't made this official, but something like that. It's not. We'll see.
Hey, if you want to wreck on it anytime, I'm down with that.
Yo, I got it. He drops his canister onto the floor of the ship, and the entire ship turns to booze.
That's what happens. Thank you.
It's like the Boston Tea Party, but with booze.
That's my item. Yes.
Just like the Titanic, they're all drunk now and trying to get off.
And it's going to be our new meme.
What are ideals and bonds, and what are ideals and bonds?
What do you believe in, Allie?
Yeah.
So what's a bond? Oh no, what's an ideal? What's the difference?
So a bond is like a person you know already.
Well, not
With what?
necessarily. It's just like
Or an organization.
it's just like some sort of bond is like some sort of like organization or like I guess like just some sort of commitment that you have generally. Like something like an obligation, I guess.
How much tax do I pay?
How much tax?
No, I literally pay tax monthly. It's sad.
Nathan, I didn't really expect you to bring it in it.
No. This is my whole thing being a part of like the guild merchant thing or whatever. Like,
wait. Also, Ariel,
because I'm a jeweler.
You should make Meepo's cost of living thing ridiculously high. Because there are tiers to cost of living, and mostly everyone picks the really poor ones because no one wants to pay food for like shit like that. But you should rank it up to like one gold coin per day.
Meepo shops at 812. He's getting those bargain deals. You know, like he doesn't. He's fine. He can pay. He can pay a lot for his living expenses.
Cards.
Like Meepo's on the lam, but he has a lot of gold to get through.
What's that extreme couponing thing where we like go to a store to get like 100 items for like $1?
Meepo's an extreme coupons man.
Yes.
He opens his little vest.
Where's
He's
your
just got
coupon
fucking
book?
coupons.
I think sessions are gonna be so fun. I should just make coupons.
What if your item is literally just like a vest of just coupons?
Oh my god!
You can have a coupon for everything.
Coupon for every situation.
Magic items for loot? No coupons.
Coupons.
Okay.
We're up against a big bad evil guy, and I have like a one free moral change.
50% off.
This is our group.
Okay. So moving on. The only person who doesn't have this document is Elliot. Or actually, the only person who doesn't know about the stuff on this document is Elliot, because y'all never really had the document. You just knew about stuff. Oh, perfect. But yeah, so if anything, I think the most important changes are the ones in yellow, which I'm just going to say to be clear. When it comes to like skills, the DC is now going to start at 25. And the only way to lower that is to describe to me what you're actually doing. So, for example, if you just say, I will intimidate this person, DC is obviously 25. I will raise my voice, would lower it to maybe 20 if you're talking to a peasant, or 23 if you're talking to a mayor. I will use prestidigitation to make flames in my eyes. Gosh, I said prestidigitation right. That is amazing. Yes? Nathan?
How do you term someone's class in society by trying to figure out what their DC is?
Oh my
god. Is this
god.
like a whole kind of like, oh no, they're better than us?
That's how you know.
This is how we can tell.
That works, sure. You're just going to try to intimidate every single person in town. This is what's going to happen. Instead of like investigating, that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing is no retconning. There was a lot of, I think it's just more fun if you realize that you made a mistake beforehand and now you just had to deal with consequences.
So no offhand comments, right? Like,
so I can't do the
I'm
thing
gonna
where
throw my sword at it and just kind of.
No, that's fine.
What's retconning?
You're not actually doing it.
going back and saying you did something different from what you've already done, like when it's
We've
already
never done that before. Sad. What?
Can I still?
I
can still
honestly
make
don't
those
remember
jokes?
doing that before.
Can I still make those jokes where you're like, "What do you do?" and I say, "I stab him." Just like,
That's fine. That's fine. Like a minute later, you go like, "No, I'm actually not doing that."
no, that's what I always say.
Like,
I
Joe,
always
you
make
joke
the
like, I
joke
stabbed him.
and then
No,
I die
just kidding.
instantly.
You tell me that's a joke
stab-
like 5 seconds later, not like a full minute later when we've
Okay,
moved
so
on.
I have 5 seconds to retcon. Got it.
Yes, yeah,
You start counting down.
sure.
5, 4. What is your action?
I was just kidding.
Combat.
I'm just literally gonna throw out 5 different actions in a row and be like, I stab him. Just kidding. Just kidding. I sweep my foot under him. Just kidding.
Speaking of dealing some damage to other people, we have combat. You'll now have 6 seconds of inactivity during your turn, after which you will just dodge. That's your character. In order to plan out for like what you're gonna do, I'm gonna give like a minute of a break every other round so that you can discuss with other people. That's just something I want to experiment with because apparently it's been working for other people, and just so you know, make Georgia more nervous when it comes to like these situations and make her freak out more. Is the point of that.
What you calling her alcohol?
Wait, what?
Wow.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
I become nervous when what?
I know during combat you're just like, this is nerve-wracking. This is like so much conflict and tension.
Because I don't know what you can do in combat.
Yeah,
There's
which is why.
lists if you have a character.
There's so many
sheet.
rules. Like, no, you can't just cast a random spell. You can't put the tree on fire.
Your
Like,
character sheet
man.
tells you, Georgia. Just make the character sheet.
it's
You did.
okay.
You did.
Make the character sheet, don't make other people
did.
do the character sheet for you.
Okay,
And
Zach.
if you hover
Fuck you,
over the
Zach.
thing, it tells you. If you hover over the thing, it tells you everything you need to know. That's why the character sheet is good.
Y'all are attacking me. Let's move forward.
Let's continue.
Flanking checks, instead of having to meet the AC, which is literally impossible in most cases, because you know how flanking checks used to be that if there was someone beside them, they had to overcome the AC during a roll before someone gets advantage from flanking. What did Nathan just do? Instead of having to meet the AC, it's now you have to meet this specific value, which is AC divided by 2 plus 5 should make it more.
We have to do math.
Why is there more math?
Oh, ew.
What if their AC is like 4? Then you're just
You're increasing the
check
chance of
becomes
us having
7.
advantage.
I haven't encountered a creature with an AC of 4. Please, someone.
I think
correct
they
me.
wizard.
just die, right?
There's an
Like,
AC of
Miko's 2'6" and he weighs 30 pounds, and his AC is still 15. So
I'm
that's because it makes it
6'2",
harder
my
to
AC
hit.
is 11.
Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
10.
As you get more
But
stretched
it's
out,
11
it's
because
just
I'm
like
a drow.
moving on. I'm gonna
This
assume
looks like
y'all
a formula. AC 2 plus 5.
AC divided by 2 plus 5. Don't worry, I'm the one like doing the maths. I'm always the one.
Yes. Thank you. Can't do math.
Moving on. I'm gonna assume y'all have either a component pouch or an arcane focus. A component pouch has every single component that you need for a spell, and an arcane focus is like a replacement for that. The limitations of those two is that you cannot cast. That is that they don't account for materials that have a specific cost. For example, Revivify needs. I would probably get this wrong, but it's 50 GP worth of a diamond. That won't be covered by a component pouch. Revivify.
Can my arcane focus be like cactus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your cactus name though? That's
It
important.
has no name.
can Meepo's arcane focus be his griffin grease?
Zach. You are wrong.
Horrifying.
Zach, you are wrong.
I know I'm wrong. What is it?
Diamond of 300 gold.
Revivify?
Yes.
300.
Oh god.
Yeah, Revivify is
Oh yeah, because we
ridiculous.
couldn't revivify Elton. Yeah, I I remember that.
Oh my god.
There are things that just cost like 5 silver, and it says it on the sheet that you need 5 silver worth of something. I'm like, okay.
So we don't have to like go out and skin newts or something, right? To guess which
You can if you
Voltris
want to.
Oh god.
Like,
I've never made that a thing. What was the weirdest thing? It was that guano, I think, is like the most hated
Yes.
material ever.
And that guano is hex, I think. It's horrible.
I think
Why
it's
would you
what
ever do
that? And yeah, that's all the changes there. I think the most important thing to remember that resurrection is possible if you try hard enough.
oh
And-
wait. So the thing is, like, yeah, we have the resurrection thing where it's just like, no matter what you do, like if they're dead, we can resurrect them with the resurrection DC, right?
Yes.
We don't have to have like a whole other 300 revivify. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
but
give me
does
300.
Revivify also?
Yeah.
Does Revivify also count as like a what is it called? A number of times the player has been resurrected,
Let me double check.
like spells or like the weird shit we did with my familiar last game.
Yes.
I made a deal with an eldritch god so that I could revive if I spilled dragon blood. So I just kept killing my familiar because it's a way out.
I was very confused, and then it made sense.
Did you have to like kill it, or could you just like?
Yeah.
Slit its throat.
Yeah, but since it's not actually a dragon, it's more like a pseudo dragon. It's fine. It's not real.
You made
You
us
just
whole
summon another familiar.
Jack. Okay, for
Yes.
example,
Evil.
if we fail, it adds 1 permanently to the DC.
Oh, if you succeed and they revive, it adds 1 to their DC. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day!
Happy Padre Day.
Wait, who are we saying Happy Father's Day?
Yeah, yeah. If we fail,
No, if you succeed, if you fail, your character.
If you fail, you die.
then what's this thing?
What?
No, literally, you just, it's just,
oh,
it's like a chance to revive. You're already gonna die, but there's a
I should.
Yeah, so like later on, if you need to get revived again, it'll count against you even further. It's just how many times you've been revived.
I misread.
I don't
I
remember
shouldn't
what
have slept a lot. This is not good for my brain.
Okay. And for combat, we've always used Hero Forge. I don't know if Elliot knows that. If you search up, it's like a thing that allows you to create a character figure.
I do not know about this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't need that right now. You hopefully won't get into combat in the next hour and a half.
But you
Hopefully.
can roll dice from your character sheet?
Yes, you
It's a new
can.
thing.
yes, that's
Yeah.
a new thing.
Okay.
Wait, that's so cool.
And also, you just have to click on the modifier for it to just roll for that, so
Yeah.
you don't have to like.
I
think.
just got a random natural 20 for athletic. Oh, can I use that?
What?
Oh,
For
I
what?
don't know.
Jordan
Her
was
next
excellent for it.
athletics check.
This is the only place in this world that I will ever be doing well in athletics. Dude, let me have
I
this.
felt that.
Wait, so should I make a little person on Hero Forge at some point, or how
Yeah.
does?
We can help you if you need to later.
And then I don't know if we'll have time. Well, we'll have 2 weeks maybe, but we'll be able to color it in and whatnot. The other thing,
Or
that
Nathan can just draw us, and then we can just
No.
use the PDF.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zach, can we still wait? So if the skill DCs are 25, can we use those in the middle of combat still?
Yeah.
Does damage dealt lower the DC?
Damage dealt when you're trying to intimidate them. Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Stab them
Can
in
I
the chest.
wait, can I
roar at
attack
them.
and then roll?
Well, if you're trying to intimidate
Does it count as
someone,
an
it counts as an action. if you're trying to use a skill.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I've found pretty cool is this thing called Art Reader.
That's a furry.
That is a furry. That is correct.
That's
It
the
allows
first thing
you
I
to,
saw,
like,
and I was
create like portraits,
Ooh.
like mixed images. I think this is
Bob
Anime.
this is
Bob Ross and an
You know,
anime.
anime
Do it now.
characters.
this is
Wait,
just
go
something
back, go back. That's her. That's go back.
Go back.
What? Who?
Go back, Zach. Go back, Zach.
Listen, I'm already back.
That's
I'm already
her.
back. This.
What's that?
That's her. That's Allie. No, the one next to that.
This.
That's the one next to that girl. That's
White
Allie. Except for
hair.
black hair.
That's actually very.
I kind of mix them together. I like them mixed together. Like, look at that.
Pink hair.
Wait, this is
Change it.
so cool.
So go back and click
That's
furry.
Allie, except with black hair.
Oh, I
Allie's
see.
just white. Like she's white
Thank you, Elliot. What?
Yes.
because I don't know why. She's a
Privilege.
moon elf.
Yeah. I've been
Moon
trying to get
elf,
like.
not privileged.
I actually didn't know that moon elves existed. Are they just?
Neither did I.
Me too. Until
Are they
30
like
minutes
oil
ago.
elves? I thought
You
they were.
could lie about your
Like-
things.
So it's like a high elf, right? And then there's like sun elves or whatever, and moon elves. But it said sun elves just think
Ah.
they're better than everyone else, and I was like,
Oh yeah, those are high
no,
elves.
Allie's friendly.
What else?
Okay. So
Sun
we
elves
have
sound so
drow.
beautiful. They have like bronze
we have a
skin
moon
and
elf.
gold eyes
You're apparently a normal elf.
and like gold hair.
You are a normal elf.
Like
You're
that.
you're using the Forgotten Realms one, are you?
Tolerant. of humans.
I read that as moon elves are high? Question mark.
And that's where I'm going to stop sharing the screen.
What did I miss?
I was just showing them, what you call it?
Art Reader.
Art Reader.
And that's not good.
If you don't want to draw your character face and just want something else to generate it for you.
I have Zygons reading through that one. So am I not just on this one?
Meepo can't be depicted in any manner.
He's just
Like,
too
he's just too
horrendously ugly.
He's just too horrendously ugly. Like nobody can
Oh,
look at
no.
him long enough. Oh, shut up, Siri. Meepo, no one can look at Meepo long enough to capture an image of him.
Not even
Like there have been some
himself.
photos, but they're very blurry.
I would burn the people.
Zygon's pretty because his skin is like, they're kind of like goldish tan in a way.
Oh, we lost the man.
Oh,
Okay.
man down, man down.
When he gets back, we'll be able to start. Because for once, we didn't spend too long on something that's not
Rude. Fucking rude.
Oh, we spent an hour. So Georgia's gone as well. Georgia?
At least you haven't spent like an hour and a half trying to figure out whether you're going to open the door or not. But I'm waiting for that day.
Oh, we lost Georgia. Two men down. Two men down. Man and woman down.
Double T
Yikes.
internet, am I right? I think I'm next.
Zach, roll computer comp site check.
A 9.
Oh, you're next. You're gone.
Zach, my goal this entire campaign is to see how much damage I can do in a single turn.
Okay, we're all here.
Someone's been able to do like 895 points of damage in one hit. This was against Tiamat, which is like a demigod.
A demigod.
It was a one hit. Literally one punch man. Okay, cool.
Same, Nathan.
My Wi-Fi died.
My Wi-Fi died. I got kicked out of this call.
Yeah.
I totally didn't kick you out. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, no. It's the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Georgia, don't worry. I want you here.
It's messing with you. What do you mean?
He's just tricking you.
Okay.
Then, and there he goes to his bed.
Okay. I guess we're starting. Ariel,
Yeah.
Oh, we're
I guess say.
Are we starting?
I think so.
In that case, let me tell you what Ali looks like. She's beautiful.
Later.
Actually, I'll tell you later. Dog, you're not supposed to tell me later.
I am a
okay.
law-abiding citizen.
Okay, let's do this.
You know.
You look like a law-abiding citizen.
No.
Is that what? No?
Oh gosh, do I have to like make a natural like intro because now this is a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
You have a character?
Oh, last
Hey
thing.
guys,
We
welcome
still-
to
we still. That's the last thing I needed to do. Name for channel, podcast, whatnot.
Why don't just go with Agents of Chaos?
Well, we're no
Mm,
longer
because
those people.
Yes,
Agents of Chaos,
we
like-
have.
We
We need to
evolve.
sound. It needs to be marketable. Like, what do people want to listen to?
Yeah,
You know?
short, simple. Like, think of the ones that we know, like Adventure Zone and Critical Role, and like things like that. Those are iconic.
The Discovery Center.
The Discovery
The
Channel.
important times.
National Geographic.
National Geographic.
And that's taken. That's taken.
Blue
Uh,
Planet.
We just call it National Graphic.
National.
International Graphic.
International Graphic.
What about
Net graphics.
Your graphic
no
displays
thoughts.
of stupidity.
Austin and Allie? Everyone's gonna think it's a
Yeah.
reunion, and then they're gonna watch.
Reunited. No, Austin and Allie, like,
Reunion
like,
podcast.
call in and then just kind of whatever. Like, this is
Austin and Allie, senior year.
Oh my god.
Natural stupidity, I think.
How about
natural
Nat
chaos? Actually, Nat Chaos was
Not Chaos. That's what I was thinking about that. I was like, that Chaos sounds nice as well. I mean, it needs to be a
Pretty good.
general name.
the general
That's
name.
pretty good.
Nat Chaos?
I like that. Not chaos, yeah.
NatChaos. Are we doing the weird chaos with the EA thing?
Yes.
No.
I don't actually know how to spell that. That's a problem.
Okay.
Same.
Searchability.
Well, let's go with Nat
you know?
Chaos.
apparently there was. I was searching up like Agents of Chaos, and there's actually this show that has Agents of Chaos in it, spelled with KAOS.
Oh god.
Oh,
With the Asians
Hey,
of chaos?
let's
or not?
avoid like a lawsuit.
No, what do you mean? We're welcoming those.
I just searched up Nat Chaos online.
And
There's not many things about Nat Chaos except for like
That's perfect.
username.
You literally need
physics.
to be entertaining.
How do you do that? Because I feel like a simple thing, a thing that will easily happen is that I will be problematic and canceled. So
Especially today. You can't talk about race, Nathan. Like you.
I
I don't know. I
You
think it's
can't.
fine.
There's a Nat Chaos YouTube channel. What?
There
Chaos
is. There's only has
Adventure.
playlists on it. But
It's only playlists. It's not an actual thing.
fine. Yeah. I'm just
Effective
gonna-
risk communication, a message-centered approach. Like NAT,
Okay.
NAT, chaos theory is based on the assumption that causal logic, linear proportionality, and reductionist methods are woefully inadequate for understanding blank, blank, blank.
Are we going with Nat Chaos?
Yep.
I was
Chaos
trying
in
to.
the embryo.
I was trying to think of a Nat 20
NCBI.
pun. Trying to think of a Nat 20 pun,
That's what
like
I would-
anything that rhymes with 20. Nothing rhymes with 20, apparently.
Go away. Let's go. Right?
What
Except for like modus vivendi.
rhymes with 20?
Bentley.
Syllable word. Any. Benny.
Venti,
Benny.
like Starbucks
Benny.
Venti.
Benny. Gwenny.
Plenty.
Penny. Cognoscenti?
Minty.
Cognoscenti. What? What is a cognoscenti? Wait.
Necessariamente. Good.
People who are considered to
What?
be especially well informed about a particular subject. I can speak.
Yeah, man.
Should we put it as a work in progress
70.
first? Maybe as Nat Chaos.
We are work in progress.
Yeah, my
No.
favorite. You know, my favorite podcast, Work in Progress.
Yeah. I feel like that's already a thing.
That's probably already.
Is it?
That's already a thing. That's
Probably a
definitely
house
a
slipper
thing.
show.
I literally just searched up work in progress thinking I'd find something specific. Oh, no. Oh, work, like,
Yeah.
Understanding work in progress versus work in what? I'm confused.
Work in Progress. It's Sophia Bush on Apple Podcasts.
There's a TV series called Work in Progress.
You know what, Zach? Let's just go with NatChaos. Probably the best.
Yeah, we're just going with NatChaos.
No.
Why not? Why not? What is the
Veto.
alternative?
Why
Because it sounds like
Okay,
Nat
what are we-
Geo.
What's Nat Geo?
National Geographic. I'm like Nat Geo. No one is gonna be like, "Wow, is this the Nat Geo podcast?"
Honestly, we could be National Geographic. You don't know what we're looking at.
We can also come up with a title after we
Fantasy National
get some
Geographic.
gameplay done because
you know what?
Yeah.
it might generate some ideas from.
You know what? If a name comes up later, we'll send it to the group. For now,
just have a very obvious, what's it called, voiceover. It's like, oh, welcome to the name podcast.
Yeah, you can also record it later for the starting part.
who's doing that?
Are they gonna show? Are we doing Critical Role where they're showing our faces, or no? Please.
Do you
please
want
no.
to? Do you want to blur your face?
The thing is, I'm thinking when it comes to college times, do you want your dorm behind you? That's the question. Because I'm going to have a roommate, guys.
When
and you're
it
going
comes
to
to employer time,
We're all gonna have singles now. I'm gonna have singles
time.
coronavirus.
Do y'all really want plausible deniability of having your names tapped on the podcast? That's fine. Or do you guys want to walk into
No
a job
faces.
interview and have someone go "Oh, you're that person who plays D&D online"?
You're racist.
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, what?
You want people
Dian, what?
memes out of your face?
You know what? I'm going with the latter. I would love my name to be like, you're that guy who plays CMB.
You know what? This is the compromise we do. Everyone's our only voice except for Hakeem. He's the only voice we see. I mean,
Hakeem's the face. Hakeem's the face of the podcast. He's the visual part of our podcast.
Is he our mascot?
Mascot, don't dehumanize it.
No,
Can we start?
just because they're a mascot doesn't mean it's
Can we start?
Okay.
I'm getting uncomfortable with this.
Okay, since y'all don't want faces on here, y'all will just have to make an art reader or profile pic thing so that you can just put it in front of your instead. There's an insight.
Wait, so do we do that here? As a Zoom thing? Or do we just submit something? How much editing do you guys do?
But if it's just a podcast, it won't need the visuals, right? It'll just be
No, I think they're imagining a podcast as, oh, we're gonna upload this to YouTube, and maybe
It would be cool to have it's just the voices, and if we have the game board, that's the only visual.
Yeah,
but then the game board doesn't update. Oh, but then the video is I get it.
The video is the game board moving.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know how you do that.
people, how do you do that? Wait,
we literally just record, and it's a screen recording, and just focus on the game board, and it just updates. So then
We'll figure it out. Zach does see us. He can do it.
Do you pay for those images? Because to what extent are we going to be struck down by copyright? Or what?
Oh, shit.
Those
The Patreon
images,
ones.
the Patreon ones. Do we need to worry
that's
about
true.
that?
Zach, you've got to create original art.
Zach, I thought you did
Create
the
your
research
boards.
on this. I did my research on it.
I only did research on so far as music.
Gosh, I love
Wait,
that.
you know what? This is a trial run. Let's just hope for the best. Hope for the best.
Yeah. I'm currently only using Andrew Ghelfi. That's not his name, is it?
Not even crediting the right person. Wow.
I said I just have to put him in the comments, and that's fine.
You can see if on his
sure.
Patreon,
Michael
he's
Ghelfi.
you can.
We are a free advertisement.
Personally.
We don't make money, but please help us.
And so begins a new story of chaos, as these unlikely heroes unfold the mysteries that hide in the world of Alpaz. Thank you for listening to this session of Alpaz First Ascension. Keep a lookout for our next sessions on the NatChaos channel where we release episodes every Saturday. Disclaimer: we do not own the music. All music and sound effects are owned by Michael Ghelfi. If you like his music, please check out his YouTube channel and Patreon in the description and comments below. Thanks, Michael, for letting us use your music.